Hey everybody, it's Minnie, and back with a report. I guess this is technically my first guild report. I don't think I've done this. So, I want to start off by saying that it's probably not going to be exactly right, but I'm going to give it my best shot, and we'll see how it goes. So, we've been to this dragon in and out a few different times, but the last one is what I want to focus on. And then if I have to, I will try to go back and explain some things, but try to get the. So, anyway, last time we were up with this dragon, whose name I completely just forgot, but I'll put it in the notes. He's a red dragon. He has a couple other followers in there. We got. I mean, nobody died, but it's a very close thing. This dragon decided to grab me and kind of pull me off to the side. And there's no real spoilers here, but I thought I was going to get eaten. It was pretty much done. There was nothing that I could do. He had me, he was kind of like hovering in the room, flying, whatever. And even like I broke loose one time and tried to get away, and there was nothing I couldn't, there was nothing that could be done. There was like he had some kind of blackness spell or something, darkness maybe. So, anyways, from talking to him, he did not realize that this whole tavern was like in a magical thing that the silver cloak guy had. What do you call it? I had made. So, and we were trying to explain that to him, and after a while, he kind of believed me, through rules and the fact that wasn't telling him, you know, it was stuff that he hadn't expected, but also he figured out that I was basically telling the truth, like, as far as I could. So, anyway, there's that. So, we spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out a way to, you know, battle him and his people in there, and he's a very strong, dragon. So we were left with one role, and I got Minnie's character, my character that I play, had a made a roll. I think it was perception. I can't remember. Anyway, that still had this like nudging feeling that there had to be some way, or that it may be possible to talk this dragon down with words without actually casting a spell, swinging a sword, nothing. And therein lies the the very long, weeks long kind of back and forth and figuring out strategies, discussing like, hey, this thing is very vain and we need to play off and be, you know, very subjective and show deference. It was a very wait, I think I prepped harder for this one encounter than I have for anything else in the campaign so far. And I did prep Zone of Truth when I went in there. I did not, however, use it. I wanted it to be as kind of a, not last resort, but like if the dragon thought we were lying about anything, that I could put that in there, show him like, hey, I am actually telling the truth the best I can, and go from there. Now, having said all that, my character has a +6 to persuasion, and so I was trying to make some persuasion rules. However, what really clutched it up, honestly, like set it up, because I tried to talk my way out of this before and it did work. So, what came down to really making the difference is almost said the wrong name. Galadriel had the history and the knowledge and everything like laid out perfectly. So if the dragon had a question about the dragon seeks information, he wanted vengeance against the Silver Cloak, which is basically like a lich, but I don't know too much about that side of it, so I can't really speak that much of it. I had thought I was recording the actual episode and I was going to take like experts or try to like, explain where I could, but it wasn't recording audio. Like what I got was not usable. So here we are. However, having said all that, yeah, the history and just like kind of leading the dragon, like we're basically outsmarting a very intelligent creature, and exceedingly hard. And if we would have went even one number difference on a die lower, we would have been toast. The one thing I could have done differently that improved the chances was I could have done Zone of Truth to lower like the DC that we needed to beat. I didn't do that. And so I think I rolled like twice. Maybe it wasn't even. And then Galadriel rolled twice too. And we did it. We did the thing. Dragon came and said, "How would you like to do this?" And I was like, "Whoa, okay." Like, as if this is the trap. I'm going to start up, Spirit Guardians. And I explained that, the Spirit Guardians are the protectors of Terithil, Duramar, Kriv, those have passed on, but Aurelian, just all the people that, Mr. No Beard even, Devere, all these people that have gone on before, these are the people that are wherever. So we killed the dragon, we got our loot, and we got out of there. So that was kind of, you kind of had to have been there. It was, I don't think we could have done that. Out of 100 battles, I don't think we could have done that more than 5. Probably not even that. We played it about as perfectly as you could have. And that's not like me saying, I told the truth. He wanted information. I explained to, I can picture the name. It starts with an A. He likes to be, called, I'll have to put the name in here. I should just redo this because I should have the Ameirryrth or something like that. Anyways, Red Dragon. I don't know if I said that or not. Anyway, so, but yeah, he had all the stuff laid out. I said, "Hey, this is what you asked us to do." He gave us his passcode. We went in there like no trouble. Like, yeah. So, anyways, that's the report, and then we got the other part of the thing, maybe the harder thing to organize. It was getting everything back, loot-wise, back to Terithil, which was a whole different thing because we had lots of stuff, and yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.